Riley, Robin,
Yes.
Asterios, how are you doing? We're back from last week's show, and I've actually been looking forward to this one a whole lot. Even though I really enjoyed last week, and it's I can't wait to release last week's episode or the latest episode, which should be tonight as of this recording. But yeah. So what have you been up to, Riley? How are things?
Working, living life. Just got the paycheck from the week I worked overtime, so that was nice. I bought some video games.
Oh, geez. Fuck.
Okay, and I'm going to stop us here. Okay, and I'm going to stop, and I'm going to stop, and I'm going to stop us here. Now, welcome. My name is Asterios Kokkinos, and welcome to Podtervention. It's a show that I hold on other people's podcasts when they need a Podtervention. Again, I'm Asterios Kokkinos. With me here is Mo. Say hi.
Hello, how you doing?
We got Riely Brooks. Riely.
Heyo.
And we got Robin. Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Now, the first thing I'm going to point out is this. Mo, you threw the ball to Riely. And you said, Riely, what's going on? What's new in your week? Now, Mo, I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to tell me the truth.
Yeah, all right.
What do you think the chances are that something interesting happened to Riely Brooks? On a scale of 1 to 10. Something so interesting that you should start your show with it. Because remember, this is the first 15 seconds of the show. We want to hook people. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think?
All right. So, hand to God, honest to God, we start the show off like this every single week. Like usually, because Riely likes doing the cold opens.
Start. Okay.
All right. Well, yes.
He has like something prepared, but it's been a long week.
Oh, really? Because you've had a week to get ready for this. A week. You knew this was coming. So wait, Mo, thank you for ratting out Riely. Riely, you usually do a fun cold open. Usually have a fun cold open. Let's hear it. Riely, take us there.
You see, Asterios, when I said the phrase, it's been a long week, what I meant by that was I've been busy this week, so I didn't really have time to sit down and think, what's going to be my funny cold open for the Moecast? I didn't have time to have that thought in my head.
So what you're saying is this entire week, you couldn't have made time for one of the many shows that you do during the week.
Are we that low priority to you?
Yeah, exactly. Isn't Robin's time important to you? Sweet, precious Robin.
Of course,
Don't her feelings matter to you at all?
I thought Mo put me under the impression that
there's. Sorry, I cut you off.
Mo put me under the impression that there wouldn't even be a cold open this week, so I thought I was free. I thought I was fine.
Hey, no, hold on.
Thank you for ratting out.
Like the last half hour pondering, what's the funny thing I could say at the beginning? But Mo was like, I don't think we're doing a cold open, and I'm like, okay, cool.
Hold on a sec. No, this is fucking bullshit. No, we didn't say fucking anything, and this is not a game of Among Us. This is not a game of Among Us where you pass the buck off to me or to some other fucking random stranger. Yeah, like usually the cold open is like your dealio, so I always enjoy that because the cold open is one of my favorite parts of the show. It really is.
Nothing funny happened to me this week. I was just doing my job.
Riely. Really good job telling that lie that Mo told you didn't have to do a cold open. I 100% believe
I can corroborate it.
Wait, corroborate it, Robin. Robin, corroborate.
It's in the Discord group chat that we have.
Yeah.
Robin, will you read the minutes of the record, Robin?
Yeah, let me pull this up here.
And it's okay, and we can edit this time out. Now we can all catch our breath and relax because we know this time is going to be edited out, so we can all take a breath. This is the time to vape, get water. This is a great time because this time will be cut because Robin is pulling up a Discord log. That'll take a minute, and we all know that, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yes, good editor Mo Diggity.
Exactly.
We'll 100% cut this out.
No, I swear to God, I will.
We don't need to worry about it. So look, this is the time to give your hot takes about the state of Israel. Like, if you have any hot takes, because you know this is getting hot. So this is the time. If there were ever a time to get out your hot takes, it's now.
I swear to God, I saw this in the group chat. Please tell me
That's
it's here.
Robin, you take your time. We'll edit this out. It's okay. Mo's got the delicate hands of a surgeon. Oh, he'll make the audio dance and move for us. It'll be a beautiful symphony.
I actually do think I would love to think that I actually do that, but the reality is it's pretty okay. I don't think it's like the best though. But anyway,
within 1 second, I've found the DMs instantly.
Now, Robin, can you please read the transcript and can you do their voices, please?
Oh, I'm Mo Diggity. Anyway, I just wanted to touch on a few quick things. Mainly, do y'all feel like doing the cold open? I know we do. I just wanted to ask. Riely never responded.
Dun dun dun.
Said no.
Interesting.
Yeah, Riely sus.
What? Riely said no.
It's an implicit.
Did Riely say no or no?
There was never a response.
Okay.
The assumption.
Riely, why didn't you respond to your friend Mo Diggity? And to your elder
so I'm looking
Mo
at the
Diggity,
DMs. I'm looking at the DMs, and the thing that happened was I didn't respond to that aspect. He said that, and he said something about doing the other topic we're going to do, and I said I thought we were doing superheroes.
Okay.
And then the conversation went from there, and the cold open never came back up.
Well, this is bringing up another great. Then this was the first question I had for you guys. So look, let's move on. You both sound guilty, and this sounds like it's both your faults. Okay, it's both your faults. Now, the topic. Now, last week I was told that the topic would be separating the art from the artist, and then this week I'm told it's superheroes. Now, these are both totally fine topics. Yes?
Asterios, Asterios Kokkinos said we should do superheroes instead because it's a more fun topic.
I did say that.
So that's why we're doing it.
Oh, so we're ratting out Asterios now. Asterios, why would you ask to switch the topic and then not expect us to switch the topic? It's your podcast boot camp.
Now I'm actually raising this to raise an important question, which is, what kind of a show do you want the Moecast to be? Is it a comedy show where like we talk about light, silly things? Excuse me, burp right in the microphone, bust each other's balls? Or is this a pop culture discussion show? Because the first topic, separating the art from the artist, that's a topic you might hear like on an NPR show where four like doctorate degree assholes living on their mommy and daddy's money like sit around talking about film and shit like their opinions matter. But superheroes is like a funny, silly, crazy topic. So now my question to you guys as the hosts is, and this is the first question I have, what do you think the Moecast is? Is it a comedy show or a pop culture discussion show? Let's start with Riely.
You see, it's kind of hard for me to nail down what the Moecast
Don't say both. Don't say both. Don't be a pussy and say both.
God damn it, Asterios.
You pick one. Don't be a pussy.
I'd say I definitely lean more towards the comedic side of things, in my personal opinion.
Comedy show. Good. Mo, comedy show or pop culture discussion show?
Well, all right. So, honest to God, when I first started this whole show, I didn't really have a direction in which I was actually really going toward. I really love the shit out of comedy.
It sounds like 50 episodes in, you still don't.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, cut you off. Sorry, cut you off. I apologize.
No problem.
I apologize.
Well, honestly, I want the podcast to be just like whatever we feel like talking about. We could be serious or we can be comedic. It's really. We're not trying to like just pigeonhole ourselves into just like one genre, because like honest to God, I think I'd like blow my brains out if I fucking talked about pop culture for like 50 something episodes. Like I'm just not into that. Like I would love to talk about comics and movies and stuff like that, but every so often I like to throw in like, hey, current events. I hear there's some crazy stuff going on in those current events, and yeah, so I like to think that we can be versatile and talk about whatever piques our interests, and hopefully we do a good job of it. See, hold on a second before you interrupt me. Yep. All right, so honestly, like we're normally much more prepared and much better at doing this podcast thing because we've been doing this for like a while. Like, Riely, Robin, how long have we been doing this show? About like a year and maybe a little bit of change. You think?
Yeah, for like a
probably
while.
Something around there.
Yeah, something around that. Yeah, so I think we hit our groove. It's just that I'm the one who's responsible for booking the show and making the show and figuring out what topic we're going to do. And like I've taken some time off, which would mean that they're taking some time off. And so so I guess we're just a little bit rusty and and all that. So blah blah blah.
Yeah, I was about to say if I can have the floor for a second, Mo.
Oh yeah, yeah, please, because like yeah. Go ahead.
I think it's kind of like some stuff has come up. Like Mo had some stuff going on for a while. I recently started working, and like it's just like the scheduling's been out of whack, so we kind of like haven't done this show on a consistent basis for a while. So we're kind of like trying to get back into our groove. So like it's of lesser quality than it usually would be.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, do you guys think your audience wants to hear excuses? Because I'm telling you right now, they don't. They don't want to hear excuses. This is the second time I've come on your show and you've said, quote, "I'm sorry, we're usually more together." Was there some sort of golden age of the Moecast? Where things were, it all flew, it flowed like wine. It was like jazz in there. We were zigging and zagging and finishing each other's sandwiches. Now, Robin, sweet dear Robin, what kind of a show do you think the Moecast is? Is it a comedy show? Is it a pop culture current event show? Is it a, much like Mo said, personality and host-driven show where we discuss what is interesting to the hosts each week? Robin, what do you think? Take us there.
We certainly want it to be a personality show. I don't know if we're there. It's a little chaotic sometimes, but I think that's part of the fun.
Now, this is chaos you're talking about. Look, who doesn't love a little bit of chaos now and then? Now, this chaos. Now, this actually brings me to the second thing I wanted to bring up. It's another. So, my first suggestion for you guys on Podtervention is to figure out what kind of show you want to be. Are you a show where you each describe what the interesting things that happened to you that week? Is it a show where you discuss the movies and TV shows and comic books and video games you read? Like, is it a show where you're making fun of current events? I'm not saying pigeonhole yourself, but, it would be nice to have, like, a general direction. But my second point is this. I noticed that none of you guys have your cameras on. And I wonder why that is, because I feel like if you did have your cameras on, you'd interrupt each other less.
The reason is because I'm laying in the dark in my underwear right now, so I don't think that would work very well.
Yeah.
Imagine the views that would get.
Now, last week you did show us all yourself in your underwear. Remember? You did do that. So I'm wondering why all of a sudden, when I'm asking a simple question that would probably make your show better, now you're afraid. Really? So you would rather not put on a T-shirt than do a good show? Is it? So what you're saying is the Moecast means less to you than the 2 calories it would take to put on a T-shirt. Is this not what I'm hearing, Riely Brooks?
You see, I legitimately hate wearing clothes at any opportunity where I don't have to wear them. So it's more than just the calories; it's the principle.
You can't wear a tank top or a wife friender. You can't wear an A shirt. You can't wear anything? Anything?
I suppose I could do that for the good of the Moecast.
All right. I'm turning on my camera. I can't stream into this channel. Why not? Oh, I don't know. I'm going to try to turn on my camera. I will be the first.
Oh, you should be able to live stream. Oh, wait, no, this is the fucking waiting room because I'm a fucking moron and forgot to tell us all to go. Yeah, actually, I don't think we're supposed to be. I think I got it set in this channel where we don't actually do that because we never really intended to be in here for more than like 5 minutes at any given time. We usually show up in like live recording. Oh, but anyway,
that's okay.
All right, so can you not turn on your camera then? Is that what I'm hearing?
It's telling me that I can't stream into this channel.
Weird.
But let me see. Look, I could be wrong. I'm not good at technology. I'm terrible at it. Let me see.
Mo, just flip the switch, Mo. It wouldn't be that hard. Oh, there's Mo. But you're the owner of the server, so you could do literally anything you want. So.
Okay, so none of you guys can do this then, huh? Right now. All right.
I can see you. Hi, Mo.
Oh, I can. It's happening. Yeah, it's me. Hello.
There we go.
Good. That's good. You keep a tight close-up on your face. And Robin, if you'd like to join us, obviously, please do.
Oh, no, I'm all right.
You know.
Okay.
That's okay.
I put on a shirt for this, Robin. You gotta commit here.
2 out of 3 isn't bad.
All right.
Actually pretty good.
All right, Asterios, I think you can turn your camera on now. You should be able to anyway.
Oh, turn camera on! Oh. Come on, you son of a bitch. I swear to God, you son of a bitch. Work, damn you.
Urkel refuses to leave. He refuses to be replaced by Asterios Kokkinos.
Motherfucker. All right, let me try closing Slack. Oh, I'll get this to work. Oh, I swear to God. I'll get my camera to work.
Do you have OBS or anything open? Because I usually have to shut all that shit down.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I want to see if I have other things open. I'm going to close literally every other tab. All right.
God, I hate looking at myself. My hair is like a dumpster fire.
Should probably mark at least some of this down.
You don't want to leave in the part where I talk about how much I hate looking at myself? That seems like a funny bit to me.
It sounds funny to me. All right, well, look, my camera's not working. I'm sorry. This is my fault. I'm the one who made a big deal about cameras. Now I can't get my goddamn camera to work. But we can agree that having the cameras on, can we agree that having the cameras on might make this a better and easier podcasting experience?
Yeah, until like the freaking hairs in my nose start itching, and then I start doing this number, and then everyone think I'm picking my fucking nose. but yeah, it's actually just fun.
Comedy here. Now they'll call you a cokehead. Riely, call Mo a cokehead.
Actually, he can't call me anything because he's fucking gone.
Riely, son of a bitch. Riely, I trusted you.
You don't even need to have the cameras on for the podcast. You can just do it while you're recording audio, and it'll help you not talk over each other. I think that's the idea. Yes?
It's good. Okay. So those were the only 2 tips I really had. Oh, no. One more tip. One more question on Podtervention.
Yes.
Do you guys have a regular recording time?
We did.
We did until like everything went awry.
Yeah.
I started working full time. Riely got a job. Mo does Mo things.
Yeah, I mean, really, the my philosophy, which is the philosophy. Well, I would like to think that it's the philosophy of the show. Is you know, we don't take this like super seriously. Like this is super casual. It's a fun. It's a fun project for us to do, but you know, well, I mean, I guess we take it seriously in about the way, or we take it seriously in our own way, and we do try to get together every week and figure out, you know, what days we want to record on, when our work schedules are, and so on and so forth. But you know, if we miss a week or something, it's not a big deal. Practically everyone who listens to the show is either in my Discord or someone else's Discord. So I always am able to interact with the fan base like that. You know what I mean?
Do you talk to Moecast fans?
And Robin?
Like, hey,
yeah.
enjoy it?
Do you have a... Oh, sorry.
Real quick. Yeah, actually, no bullshit. I do interact with people outside the Discord and stuff who actually do listen to the show, and they yell at me and stuff like that, and they demand to be put on the fucking show, or else I'm something I can't repeat.
No, don't say it.
This show's call is consistently open. They can just be in the show.
Yeah.
Oh, which is almost the best thing, because you know the last time there was a Discord raid, and it was just bad word. Raids? Yeah, it was from some other Discord. I made the mistake of having an open invite and posting it there, and they said a lot of naughty things that, of course, I cannot repeat. And yeah, so there you go. So no, the Mos Eisley Cantina is mostly invite only, and occasionally I'll throw it out there, but like that's how it is, because one raid too many and we get zucked from freaking space, and I'm not about to have that.
Yeah, this show being an open call,
you got to be careful. There are bad people on the internet, bad, terrible people. Now, speaking of bad, terrible people, Robin is not one of those. Now, Robin, I have a question for you. Robin?
Yes.
Do you take an equally relaxed and casual attitude to the Moecast? Is this something where you put in some effort, but not a lot of effort, but not no effort, but some effort?
See, you put it that way. Makes you sound like I'm negligent. Makes me sound like it's negligent.
Mo, that's how you put it, Mo. Mo, I'm just repeating your words.
Yo, right. I'm guilty. You got me.
Robin, I put in some effort. I'm not slaving away.
Speak on
40 hours a week.
Speak on this. How much effort do you think you put into the Moecast?
I mean, I do prep. I did not prep much for this one because it felt like it was more lighthearted and silly anyway.
Oh, well, what did you prep for the last one, for the wrestling episode?
Not much.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, well, what was the episode before that?
It's a long time ago.
Oh, that was a long time ago. Yeah, we had that little break.
Yeah, there was a bit of about, I'd say, a month break there. And I didn't mean for it to be a month. It just sort of happened that way.
Life happens.
Yeah, life gets in the way. And sometimes it can't really be helped, but, life finds a way. Are you seriously quoting Jurassic Park to me?
Jurassic Park? Yes, I am because I don't want to hear any more excuses. Now, Riely, sweet dear Riely, yes, how many podcasts a week do you make?
Oh no.
Can you name them all, Riely?
I believe I can name them all.
Hawk, you shit. Uh-oh,
Riley's phone. Does Riely live underneath one of those French fry lamps at a Wendy's? Why is he burning hot, and why is his phone not working at any time?
What do you mean? I'm on camera on my phone right now.
Son of a bitch. Robin, are you hearing this?
Yes, I'm hearing this.
Mo, you're seeing this, right?
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Dear Lord. Riely can't even... This was scheduled for a week. We did his topic. Superheroes. Hey. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Well, Robin, how many other podcasts do you do?
I just do this.
Okay. Mo, how many other podcasts do you do?
Oh, me? I just do the one, and then sometimes I'll get invited to other... Oh, well, we used to do that show, but Riely...
Yeah, that show probably ain't coming back.
Oh, well,
honestly.
Well, why not, man? It was a lot of fun.
He's not here. You could sell him out. He's not here. Sell him out.
Oh, well,
sell who out? Me?
Oh, shit.
I am here.
What?
Yeah, just prepping for the show is annoying. I don't want to do it anymore.
All right. Hey, that's a perfect...
Taking notes on a 3-hour podcast is hard, and I don't want to do it.
Yeah, all right. I totally accept that. If you don't want to go, if you don't want to do that show anymore, that's all right. I'm fine with it.
I can't hear Riely. Robin, can you hear Riely?
I can hear Riely.
Oh yeah, I can hear Riely.
Has he been talking this whole time? All right, let me try disconnect.
What?
He couldn't hear me that whole time. Shit.
Now I can hear him. Riely, I'm sorry. Riely, I'm sorry. Riely, how many... And now edit point. And 3, 2, 1. Riely, my sweet dear boy. Sweet dear Riely. Riely?
Sure.
How many podcasts a week do you do, and can you name them all?
Well, the ones that I actually do on a consistent weekly basis, there's 4. There's 4 that I do on a consistent weekly basis, or at least I try to.
Mm-hmm.
There's Pixels, Polygons, and Fun, which is the video game show I've been doing with my group of friends for about 2 years now. There's Pokemon Variety Hour, which is like the spin-off of that show that I do with that same group. You were on that. I remember we talked about cereal.
I was. That was great. Yes.
That was really fun. And then there's Largest Issue in the Galaxy, which I do with my buddy Andrew. And then there's this one, the Moecast.
Okay. Now, which one is your favorite?
I mean, probably Largest Issue, I guess.
Which one is your least favorite?
Probably lately Pixels, because I've been getting into a lot of arguments with that group.
Oh my! What's wrong with them? What are they doing? What are they up to? What's their problem?
Yeah, spill the tea.
It just seems like I'm the low guy on the totem pole, and I don't appreciate it. Because it was a 2-man show at the beginning, and I was one of the 2 men, and now it's a 5-man show, and I feel like I'm on the bottom, which I should not be, because I founded the show.
Have you considered doxing these people?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Well, I mean, have you considered swatting them?
Yeah, that's a really good idea. Really good idea. It's like, oh, you sons of bitches!
I'll take those ideas to heart, Asterios. Thank you.
I'm just saying it would work. I'm not saying it's morally correct, but like, look, you want to move up a couple of ranks on the totem pole. You get some good SWATs in there. You call the SWAT cats, and by the SWAT cats, I mean the real radical squadron, the police.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So now I'm going to give you guys my diagnosis. But now before I give you guys my diagnosis and my verdict, is there anything else you guys want to say? Maybe about my shit-eating cavalier attitude towards your feelings? Where do I get off? Like, why do I think I'm some kind of expert in podcasting? I have a bunch of unsuccessful podcasts. Hey, none of us got sued for $200 million and had to spend $37,000 of their own money and lost their own jobs. Your life seems like a huge mess. I don't know where you get off telling us how to live our lives. Asterios, if you died tomorrow, it wouldn't even trend on Twitter. I don't know where you get this high and mighty attitude. You feel like I don't know why you're acting like you're doing us such a big favor, seeing as it seems like you'll go on any podcast at any time from any teenager. Like, I don't know why you called this the worst podcast you've ever been on. I've heard you on worse podcasts, Asterios. Like, anything you guys want to say before we move on?
Yeah, that about sums it up.
Hard nipples.
Smells pretty good.
Okay. I think Mo takes this a little bit more seriously than Riely and Robin.
I
think...
Sorry.
I'm talking.
My bad.
How dare you interrupt a big jerk who should be interrupted at all times? Now I think Mo takes this a little bit more seriously than the rest of you guys, and I think you should be respectful of his feelings. Now, I know he had a thing and you guys weren't going for a month and like his life kind of fell apart and he clearly got divorced or something. Like, or he's like on the run for some kind of murder. Like, I mean, the shit he's alluding to sounds like really dark. Like he accidentally brought a gun to work and now he's like the brings a gun to work in Cincinnati guy. Like, I don't know what the hell happened to Mo, but it was clearly some sort of gigantic trauma. I'll go on Kiwi Farms later today and I'll see what happened.
I mean, who hasn't? Who hasn't done that?
Exactly. We're all
don't look my name up on Kiwi Farms. Please don't do that.
I won't. I'm going to immediately after this podcast. But I will say this: Riely and Robin, I feel like Mo could use your best efforts these days, not just to make a great podcast, because in the end. All great works of art turn to dust. But Mo could use Mo could use a little bit more effort and a little bit more time out of you guys, a little bit more caring as a friend. Riely, Robin, what do you think?
I'll be your friend Mo.
Riely?
Let's group hug, guys. Everybody.
Yes, all right.
Doesn't it seem like Mo could use a friend? And like maybe if you guys tried a little bit harder, it would show him that you cared, and that like you cared about him as a friend, and his time was valuable to you. And I mean, I'm just saying, could you guys try a little bit harder for your friend Mo?
Just please try just a little bit harder. You have no idea what it's like.
I try hard on this show regularly.
You couldn't even think of a cold open. You've had a whole week to think of a cold open.
The job that I'm working right now.
You were 20 minutes late. I'm a 38-year-old man. I'm a 38-year-old man. I have work tomorrow. You're 20 minutes late because you left the phone in the...
I'm not used to juggling. I'm not used to juggling a job and a podcast. I'm not used to it. I just started working.
Juggling. You're on 4 podcasts a week. You're on 4 podcasts a week and you have a job. You can't take 20 seconds to think of a good cold open. I'm a 38-year-old man.
I usually
20 minutes late to this podcast recording. I have work tomorrow. But I came here because I care about you guys. That's why I'm here. I'm not here just to like yell and scream and make myself feel like a big man with a big dick yelling at some other podcasters. That's not why I'm here at all. Robin, you helped me form my first Discord. Riely, I see a lot of myself in you. And Mo, you've been supporting my work online for about 3.5 years now. Like, I care about you guys and I want you guys to have a great show. And that's why I'm here.
I guess in the end, the real superhero was you, Asterios.
Yeah, I know, man. Like, I was going to say my hero is Cable, but like, fuck all that. Like you're the real man here. You are the Superman of this show, look, and I appreciate it.
Cable's pretty cool too. I'm taking nothing away from Cable. His latent psychic powers. He's trying to stop the end of the world. He's Scott Summers and Jean Grey's son from the future, but he's older than them, which is weird. Has a great dynamic with Deadpool. He's his evil twin brother Strife is a problem, but who doesn't have family issues?
Shit, man, you're taking my whole fucking spiel away from me now. I might as well just pick fucking, like Cupid or something. I mean, you're doing fucking you're doing much better than I thought I would be doing.
Is Cupid a superhero?
No, I'm just fucking around, man.
Cupid's a superhero. He has that magic bow. He has that magic bow that makes people fall in love. Cupid can fly. Cupid's a baby with wings. That's not weird to you?
That is slightly weird. That seems less in the realm of superhero and more in the realm of like mythical creature, though.
But what are myths but the superheroes of the past? I mean, think about it. Zeus calling down lightning bolts. Sounds a little bit like a Thor type character. Am I right?
Yeah, that perhaps.
I do want
now. Riely and Robin, can you guys commit to trying just 10% harder for your friend Mo, who's clearly in his late 30s and early 40s?
Of course.
He's at the end of his rope, at the end of the road.
Riely, can you?
Of course
Can you try a little bit harder for your friend Mo? You can? You promise?
Yes.
Say, I promise I will try a little bit harder for Mo.
I promise that I will try a little bit harder for my good friend Mo.
There you go. Now, Mo, say something nice. And let's close the healing circle. Now, Mo, say something nice about Robin. Tell me about the funniest thing Robin ever did on the show. You've done 50 episodes, so one thing should come to mind right away.
Well, the funniest thing she ever does really is every time I spout some fucking nonsense, she manages to correct me, and then sort of like just paintbrush me in the fucking face, say stop being fucking stupid. But let me go ahead and tell you real quick, this is something nice to have to say about Robin. Robin is the reason why we even have like a sort of a 3 co-host dynamic. I hooked up with my buddy ASC Riely, who you might know. We were talking, and he pointed me Robin, and he pointed me to Robin. So I got with Robin, and we started doing like a few weeks and all that. And as the show progressed, Riely Brooks here, this Riely, started just calling into the show, and he decided, well, I'm just going to go ahead and become the unofficial 3rd co-host. Like, this dude begged for the co-host role. I was like,
okay.
No. Oh, hold on, wait. I tell my side. You tell your
give
side.
Your side.
Right.
I'll give mine.
Let him finish.
All right.
Let him finish.
So anyway, he would call into the show, start going, hey, I want to be a co-host. I kept saying no, fucking like straight up rejecting him. And then one day, I kind of like a pet dog or cat who gives you the puppy eyes and sort of wears you down after like the a few weeks. You're just like, fuck it, I give in. And I let him in the Moecast, and he became my second co-host, and now we have the 3-person dynamic thing going on. We got the isosceles triangle and all that stuff, and it makes me feel good. Like, if it weren't for Robin, though, like, I don't think the show would. Well, I'll put it to you this way: if I didn't have Robin and if I didn't have Riely on here, I'd probably be ranting like a lunatic, like Alex Jones or Mark Dice or something. I would be off in the fucking stratosphere. We're just raving like a fucking lunatic.
I know. Here's my side of that story, right? So I was gonna mention earlier that, like, when we were talking about how this show was like an open call, where like anybody could hop in, and I just hopped in one day and I guessed it on the show, and I was like, this is fun. And I just happened to do it again a couple times, and I'm like, just one day I decided, they can anybody just call into the show whenever they want, because that's how he decided to set up his podcast. What if I just be a guest literally every week? And then eventually that went on for a while, and Mo made Robin a co-host. And I just have to make a passing mention, like, hey, I'm on this show every week, and you're over here, like, promoting Robin over here. And then he talked to me afterward, and he made me a host. That's what happened. That's the exact situation that occurred, Mo Diggity.
That's a lot nicer of a scenario than the one I pitched, where I like portrayed him as like a sobbing puppy or an otherwise stray cat, like begging for food at my door, But that's much nicer than what I gave him. So thank you.
Please give me the podcast position, Mo. Please. Meowing outside of your door.
Meow. Meow.
Now,
meow,
Robin, does this story sound correct to you? Is this kind of how it happened, Robin?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Now, Robin,
which story is more correct, Robin?
Robin, what are the chances that in another window you're either playing a game on Steam or chatting with 8 people?
No, I'm looking at the call. I'm not playing a game or anything.
Really? You're not doing anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
Honest to God.
No, I believe you. All right, so Robin. So Robin, what's the funniest thing Riely Brooks has ever done on this show?
Oh God.
There's so many, she can't think of one.
I know, there've been 50 episodes, so surely 1 or 2 examples will come to mind.
I'm the funny guy. There's just too many.
He's the funny one. Hello.
Oh, there's one like.
Just
you know when you know there's a memory. You know when you know there's a memory and you can't pull back on it. Like Riely's done plenty of funny things, and I just can't pull back on like. There's some rant that you had that was so fucking funny. Because sometimes you'll just go off on rants about shit that like. I'll disagree with you on something, and then you just blow the fuck up.
Wow, that's touchingly specific. Yeah, the thing I love about that is its specificity. I feel like I'm in the room hearing Riely do a rant about ... something. Now, Riely,
we're not memory people. We're not memory people.
I have a bad memory, Mo. I have a bad memory, Asterios. You're making fun of me.
All right, were you asking me, Asterios?
I am. Now, Riely, what's one of your favorite Moecast memories? Let's let the healing continue.
All right, one of my favorite Moecast memories. This actually goes back to the cold open that Asterios loves so much. During a cold open once, I had a bit where I asked Mo and Robin their opinions on clickbait, and and Mo knows what I'm talking about now. I asked them their opinions on clickbait, and they both said it was. They both like gave their like nuanced opinions, and then I was like, well, Mo, I noticed you put a bunch of nearly naked women in the thumbnails of the podcast on BitChute.
And that's because I'm just trying to pump our numbers up. Okay, now listen.
Listen, your defense is like, wow, when I put those naked women on there, we got a lot more hits.
Yeah, it's like the damnedest thing, right? Like in my defense, I was trying to get our numbers up on BitChute because like YouTube is just like, the algorithm's working against you, blah, blah, blah. And honestly, like I'll take the success from wherever it comes from. It doesn't necessarily have to be from the big mainstream one, but if I'm known on a secondary type place, that's cool too. And it turns out that big honking titties on BitChute does really fucking well. You usually average like 300
Does
something.
It really?
Yeah, we usually average like what 200-300 people. No, like even more. Like some of our stuff even gets like 1,000 hits. And like there's a decent amount of people sometimes that'll comment and all that, but it's on BitChute, so it's stuff I can't really repeat.
Now Mo, if you were to take a guess of the watch time retention of the average Moecast viewer on BitChute.com,
unfortunately there's no freaking way to actually do that because you will bring that up, Mr. Riely. You will bring that up, and I'm like, well, what is the watch retention? Because I'm sorry, but
I guarantee you it's 10 seconds.
No, well, we actually have some people that do legit listen to us. Like we're not like famous or anything. No one really talks because no one gives a shit. But it's great. And I'm happy with what table scraps I get right now.
Mo, I give a shit.
That's good.
Came here 2 weeks. I came here 2 weeks in a row.
Mm-hmm.
I care. It's the curse of being such a cool guy. I care too much. Now, let's talk about the future. Now that we've secured your present, let's talk about getting hits. Now, I'm hearing you guys get hits when you put big titties in the thumbnails. Have you considered doing like a titty of the week segment or like open up on a segment called Titty Talk? Because it seems like America and the world wants these titties. Maybe you guys could be the internet's premier source for audio titties.
See, I consider that, but then all right. So God's honest truth, I don't want to fucking get into arguments with like people calling me a misogynist or calling me a scumbag all the fucking time. No. And really, I can get away with that on. I can get away.
No, everyone likes a titty. You're not.
Oh, of course. Like a titty. I can get away with that on BitChute because no one gives a shit on BitChute. If I try that stuff on YouTube, the bot or the AI or algorithm, whatever, dude, it has like a chat, like a, what was those like pick a random room and you get to talk to somebody on a webcam. Not Chatter. Omegle, thank you. Much like Omegle and those type of thing, they have penis and body part scanning recognized technology, right? And they will just the boobies have no effect anymore on YouTube. It used to a few years ago, but unfortunately their policy changed and all that. So no more tatas on YouTube.
Nudity? That's like the whole point of the website.
No, they didn't ban the nudity. They had penis recognition technology because everyone
Why do they need penis recognition technology? I know a penis when I see a penis.
Well, because they got
PRT for short, of course.
Because they just got sick and tired of saying, my daughter was on there trying to do her homework and talk to some people on the internet, and all she got was a bunch of penises in her face. So obviously they had to do something because Omegle and all those types of sites are just run by a bunch of like fucking perverts, and nothing but perverts are on there.
I'd say use Discord instead of Omegle, but I feel like you might perhaps get even more penises.
No, strangely enough, I've seen 0 penises on Discord. I'm very happy for that.
Because you're not a girl, Mo.
Yeah.
But I mean, speaking of penises, I could have sworn I heard someone interrupt and say that they were Mo's penis.
Well,
did I hear that correctly?
No.
Mm-hmm. Hello?
No, that's not what was said.
Yeah, I missed that.
Mo's penis on the line?
I was saying
hello from Mo's.
I was saying like I was piggybacking off like the penal recognition technology, and I was like, oh, they're recognizing penises. Oh, see a penis.
No, I can't hear him. Put the mic a little close to your crotch so we can hear Mo's penis.
Yeah, little buddy, if you had
Mo's
some issues, if you want to say something, you should have said something after the show, man. Come on. Damn.
Look, it's not my fault you have a sentient penis, dude.
Dude,
I'm just trying my best.
Dude, we just had a shower earlier today, okay? You had plenty of time to come up to me with your grievances instead of waiting till the show to air them. Shame on you, my penis. Shame on you.
Oh, God.
Now, most penis,
you are going to get such a left fist beating.
If I ever come back, that's what I'm going to be known as.
Most penis is unemployed.
Now, most penis, I hear you've been unemployed for quite a while now, and you're not really getting out there. How's the loneliness treating you, most penis?
Oh, it's pretty rough, but you know what? It just kind of helps every now and then to just go out on a walk, away from it all.
Sounds like you need a hand.
Just take care of yourself,
You know, he packs up his balls and he leaves for a little while.
Feel the wind on my sails.
You always just gotta try your hardest.
Oh, I like this. Okay, guys. Well, we've reached about the end of the show. Now I want to thank you guys for being on my show, Podtervention. Now, I've been on a lot of podcasts that have died immediately after me leaving them. The Biggest Problem, Boomer versus Zoomer. I was on this one show with a Canadian pole dancer and a Amish kid, and then that died. I was on some show called Insane Social Media Argument, and that ended immediately. I've killed a lot.
Literally my favorite show of all time. I missed that.
Yeah, R.I.P. I killed it. I'm the one that did it. And
why'd you do it, Asterios?
I've killed a lot of shows, and I would hate for this to be another notch on my death belt.
It won't, I swear.
Moecast will never die. We will live forever.
We're like a cockroach.
Until Mo dies of a heart attack 3 years from now, the Moecast shall live.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, what you guys need is you need a regular record time, and you need to record with your cameras on. I understand that maybe you're not ready to do that this week, T-shirts and such, but I do think it would help.
I put one on. I did it. Look, I did it.
I know. You're cool. Hey, you're cool. You're cool. You're not cool. So I want you to just do those two things, and here's to 50 more Moecasts. Who's with me?
Hell yeah.
Yay!
Yay! Yay! All right, kids, you get out there. Now, I'll be back on in a month, and I want to see some progress. I want someone to have a cold open, clear topics that people have prepared for, cameras on, regular record time. Let's live. Life is short. Get it done. I'm Asterios Kokkinos, and I'll talk to you later.
Thank you, Oh, fuck, man, he left. Fuck.
No, Mo. Before thank you, Mo's penis. Now, before we end the show, I just want to say that Mo, I don't care about your gay wrestling shit, but we are doing superheroes again. That was not the superheroes episode.
Yeah, I managed to shoehorn in my my fucking dude. I prepared for this, and then we fucking sort of botched the cold opening immediately. And
what if that entire thing? No. Here's the thing. What if that entire thing was the cold open, and now we start the show and we talk about superheroes?
Oh yeah, because that's what everyone wants is a 15-minute fucking long cold opening.
Moral of the story: I like Nightwing.
I like Nightwing's cool too.
Let's literally do superheroes right now. I'm not even fucking kidding. Why do you like Nightwing?
No.
Why do you like Nightwing, Mo's penis? Please tell us.
If it's an important topic to you, why don't we make it its own episode?
Yeah. Because I was super jazzed to do this, but we did the Asterios the Asterios bit, and I've been
next week
taking a few shots.
2. So. This is Superheroes 1. This is the Superheroes episode, but
next
week we're gonna do the sequel.
Oh yeah.
2.
So anyway, I guess thank you, Mo's penis or Moeps or whatever, for showing up on this. This was funny.
I've wanted to be in one of these for a while, but I always like see the notification when it's way too late. Honestly.
Okay.
You're always sleeping down there in Mo's pants. Then you wake up just as we're about to end.
Yeah, sometimes we can't find you.
Yeah, you son of a bitch! What the fuck? Dude, he's
It's
just like
cold.
resting.
Hey, it was cold. I didn't want to come out. Don't judge me.
Yeah, you haven't come in a while.
Anyway, so
you really need a hand.
The left hand.
Yeah.
Preferably a hand that's been sat on for a couple minutes, just to
Oh, the stranger. Well, thanks for coming out, everyone. This has been the Moecast.
Doesn't work, by the way. I've tried it.
Mo Diggity, do you want to hawk your shit?
Yeah, sure. I'd love to hawk my shit. Go to patreon.com/Asterios, patreon.com/Mosai Productions, MoDiggity42 on Instagram, YouTube, and Parlor, and I think fucking maybe even Storyfire. I'm not sure. If it's not, whatever, fuck it. I'll message you. And of course, Mo
will DM you personally. If
yes, I probably will. I probably will. And you can check me out at twitch.tv/MoDiggity. Riely, where can they find you at?
Well, you can find me on Twitter at Riely Tweets. You can find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Riely Streams. Where lately I've been kind of focusing on JRPGs. I've been playing Kingdom Hearts. I've been playing Final Fantasy VII. It's been a good time.
Cool.
You can find me on YouTube as Riely Brooks. So that's where all my stream archives go, and also my videos that I make. They get edited by a guy who I pay money to do it, so they better be good or else. Then there's Pixels, Polygons, and Fun, wherever podcasts are found. Pokemon Variety Hour on Apple, Spotify, or Stitcher. And the Riely Podcast Mega Feed on those same 3 places. Also, Big Guy, Little Guy, Duo Let's Play channel. It uploaded for 1 week and then immediately died. Maybe we'll bring it back someday, so stay tuned. It's definitely not my fault that it's not happening. I'll just say that.
Moeps, do you happen to have anything you'd like to hawk since you're on here?
You said his wrong name.
I mean, after the astonishing presence I've made on here, nothing I possibly post could possibly trump that. But I do have a Twitch. Try and see if you can catch me streaming, because I haven't done that in a week. But and I got some plans for some YouTube stuff. So if you don't ever bother watching the streams, just keep a check on the on my info, because when I finally have a YouTube, I'll post where you can find all that there. Wait, I didn't even mention my Twitch. Not the best at this. Mine is my Twitch is Twitch TV /sweeps_sweeps. Used to be sweeps_sweepstakes, but everybody told me it hurt their brain to type that out. So yeah, that's everything for me.
All right, so we'll end this with Robin. Robin, what do you got to hawk?
You can find me on Twitter at InsightAlloy. You can also find me on Twitch when I rarely stream, twitch.tv/InsightAlloy. I want to stream more shit. I'm thinking about playing maybe, you guys heard of Styx? It's like a stealth game.
I think I've heard that in passing. That sounds super familiar.
Oh, Styx Bandicoot.
No,
Styx Bandicoot, yeah.
Yeah, my favorite is
You've heard of it.
Styx Mind Over Mutant. I love that one.
Oh, that's the best one.
No, I have heard of it. It's a goblin assassin. So.
Yes. Yeah. I was thinking about
I
playing
remember...
that.
Riley, hold on. All right.
Okay. That's fine.
No, that was it.
Oh, okay. That was it. My bad.
I remember like 2 months ago talking about the possibility of me being on call for some of your streams, and then just nothing ever came out of it. We got to do that at some point.
Yeah, no, well, now you work. So, be around.
You usually stream pretty late, don't you? Like, I work night shift, so I can stay up late.
All right, yeah, that works. I'll try to message you. Stop being busy all the time.
I'm always on Do Not Disturb, still paying attention to my DMs. I just if I don't have it on Do Not Disturb, all of like the messages in my 100 servers continually scroll across the top of my screen when I'm using Discord, and that's annoying. So I'm always
you gotta mute the servers specifically.
Yeah, I just turn that off.
Mute all 100 of the servers I'm in.
Oh,
well,
no.
I do. Everyone I join, I mute.
Oh, Riely, you can actually just do streamer mode. That mutes everything automatically. That's what I do all the time.
You can just turn off the pop-ups flat out.
All right, everyone. That was.
I don't know. The point is, I still get silent notifications for DMs. So like, I'll scroll through my phone and I'll see them. So even if I'm on Do Not Disturb, you can DM me.
All right.
All right, everyone. That's the show. I'll see you guys next week. Ta-ta.
Bye.
Bye.